I'm here for communication, speech 2. Here are my note cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4. My audience member is going to step in front for me as we have the position of the camera already. Have you ever wondered how some celebrities and influencers age with total grace? Some of these people seem to even be aging in reverse. Well, what if I told you I know their secret? Take a look behind me. Here are 2 figures you may or may not know. I think we all know J-Lo over here. Let me introduce you to Blanche. Blanche is this popular actress from an 80s sitcom called The Golden Girls for you younger people in the audience. What if I told you both of these women are the exact same age in these photos? Well, they are. And I know the secret to going from this to this. Many people have discovered the undetectable ways to combat the aging process via exosomes and biostimulants, 2 innovative methods that have revolutionized the field of aesthetics. I've worked as an MA for the past several years underneath doctors in the regenerative medicine and aesthetics fields. So I've had the privilege of staying up to date on some of the more revolutionizing sciences that combat the aging process. All of us are aging as we sit here today. None of us are as young as we were this morning. Aging is something we can't escape from. But now with the help of medical sciences, we can look and feel younger than ever before. We may even be able to tap into our stem cells and completely reverse aging in the future. First, I want to explain what a biostimulant is. Then I want to get into what a biologic is. Now that we have an overview of what to expect, let's dive in. Understanding what a biostimulant is and their role in medicine is more simple than you may think. Think of a biostimulant as a medication that is injected and then dissipates, forming a matrix for growth underneath the surface. Well, that's what a biostimulant is. There are several types of biostimulants out on the market. Today, we're going to focus on a biostimulant called Sculptra. Sculptra, according to Dr. Zuliani, is unlike dermal fillers, which we inject volume. A biostimulant works by stimulating new tissue growth, helping skin naturally replace its own volume. As we age, we can experience collagen loss, bone resorption, and muscle loss. Each of these on their own can cause quite a bit of laxity in the skin. But when you combine all 3, the results can be devastating for some. Sculptra.com goes on with some startling statistics. We can expect to lose about 1% of volume in our face via collagen per year. Sculptra goes on to define that by the age of 45, you can expect a 25% volume loss. This no longer has to be the case with medications such as Sculptra. We are now able to combat the loss of collagen right in its tracks. If you inject Sculptra early on, you may be able to combat aging entirely. If you inject Sculptra after you've already aged, we now have the ability to build that collagen back up to where it was before. Sculptra is even able to create collagen where you may not have even had it before. If you add upwards of 10 vials in one sitting, you can expect the collagen growth to be exponential in any area you inject it. Where do you think a popular area might be to add volume where you may not have before? I'll give you a hint. The Kardashians love this product. You may have guessed. Sculptra is very good at enhancing the derriere. Now that we understand what Sculptra is, let's talk about biologics. More importantly, we're speaking on exosomes. New Image Works goes on to define exosomes as small vesicles secreted by stem cells. Don't let the medical jargon fool you. A vestibule is just a delivery vehicle. You can think of a stem cell as a general and an exosome as a soldier. If you've ever had a flu, stubbed a toe, or fallen down and gotten road rash, you can thank exosomes for getting to work. The stem cells will recognize the injury, while the exosomes follow their command and get to work at combating inflammation. Exosomes can stimulate collagen, they can help lighten darker areas, and they can even help settle in keloid scarring when injected directly into the scar. Exosomes offer a safe alternative to invasive procedures with astounding results. But exosomes can also be used post-procedure to accelerate the healing process. In aesthetics, there are quite a few innovative procedures that require weeks of downtime. One of these procedures is called a CO2 laser, and exosomes have shown amazing results in accelerating the healing process after receiving a treatment of a CO2 laser. When you get a treatment like a CO2 laser, normally you'd have to take a couple weeks off of work to let the skin heal, as you're going to be red and flaky and the entire surface of your skin has to rebuild. When you follow that procedure up with a topical such as exosomes, this will accelerate the healing process. And now instead of having to be home for 10 days upwards, you get to recover in less than a week. As we talk about the future, it is promising to know that we can age gracefully. None of us have to go down without a fight. In conclusion, the future of aging is entirely in our hands with products such as biostimulants like Sculptra and biologics like exosomes. Exosomes hold immense potential in reversing the signs of aging, both inward and outward. And when paired with a biostimulant such as Sculptra, the results are nothing short of astounding. Some might even argue that it is even better than a surgery. As we continue to explore the exciting capabilities of biostimulants and biologics, I can't help but look forward to the future in aging in reverse. Thank you. Here are my notes. And my audience member will step in front again.